Today, South Africa's development critically depends on the issue of energy transition. As the second most important economic power on the continent, South Africa's economy is energy intensive and coal weighs heavily in the country's energy mix, making it the largest emitter of greenhouse gases in Africa, with over 500 million tons of CO2 per annum. Over the past decade, electricity demand has increased by 20%, thus outstripping the country's power generation capacity and putting the country's economic and social development in jeopardy. In order to sustain its growth, South Africa has committed itself to generating additional capacity that is less polluting and less costly. Today, the country needs to rise to the challenge of a green energy transition and to find ways of involving all economic actors in setting the country on a sustainable development and growth pathway. In this context of energy and environmental transition, the French development agency AFD in 2012 launched SUNREF, Sustainable Use of Natural Resources and Energy Finance, in South Africa. The program aims to help private actors seize opportunities presented by this transition and to encourage local banks to finance it in a sustainable way. The objective of SUNREF, the AFD's green finance label, is to facilitate access to affordable and sustainable energy, thus ensuring the development of a low-carbon economy and contributing to mitigating the causes of climate change. SUNREF thus supports the emergence of a green energy market in South Africa by granting a line of credit amounting to €120 million to 3 South African banks, with the aim of offering tailor-made investments to enterprises willing to optimize their energy consumption and willing to reduce their ecological footprint whilst increasing their competitiveness.
Le programme SUNREF est innovant à plusieurs titres. D'abord parce qu'on a fourni aux banques des prêts à des taux d'intérêt qui sont bas, et avec ces prêts à taux d'intérêt bas vient une subvention qui va bénéficier aux porteurs de projets, aux entreprises. Donc en ça fait pour les entreprises une incitation financière forte à développer ces nouvelles solutions. Par ailleurs, ce qu'on a mis en place, c'est de l'assistance technique, c'est-à-dire des experts, des consultants qui viennent aider les entreprises à développer leurs projets, qui viennent aider les banques à analyser ces projets et à comprendre que c'est des projets peu risqués. Et en ça, c'est quelque chose qu'on n'avait jamais vu avant en Afrique du Sud.
As key actors in the private sector, local banks play critical roles in financing the ecological transition and in green investments. The SUNREF program supports banks in offering sustainable green finance.
AFD approached us with a very innovative line, saying they were able to provide us with a subsidized or less than market cost funding. This allowed us to engage with clients that ordinarily wouldn't have entered the sector and incentivize them to change their behavior in terms of the benefit of both the environment, the planet, and the local communities.
Over 120 projects carriers have benefited from the SUNREF approach in South Africa, ranging from biogas power station projects to photovoltaic solar panels, biomass boilers and solar thermal panels. They have thus managed to acquire equipment of better quality, to achieve savings and to improve their competitiveness, thanks to an improved management of energy and by taking the environment into account.
I think you always heard about the climate change, but you didn't really pay much attention to it. But if you see what's happening around the world, we had to jump in. We as businessmen have to jump in and make a difference for our future generations.
The SUNREF program places banks at the heart of this system and recognizes the central place that enterprises play in the success of the transition towards a greener model. The emergence of green businesses has breathed new life into climate finance in South Africa, a sector that can provide sustainable solutions for the future. The credit line for South Africa, amounting to €120 million, has made it possible to finance 120 energy efficiency and renewable energy projects to reduce CO2 emissions by approximately 370,000 tonnes per annum, to decrease the country's annual electricity consumption by 400 gigawatts an hour, and to install a renewable energy capacity of more than 60 megawatts.